Alright, jumping into a brand new match against the Kilika Beasts. They have pushed us up to level 30. They have caused us harm. They have hurt us. But we now have 5 tech slots, so that's pretty big. Looking over our techniques, we probably keep the same position that we have now. I think it's fine. The tackle slip could come in handy. But yeah, now we're a 5 tech team. Beasts are a 5 tech team. And we're rocking and rolling. Considering we do go up to level 255, I did think about changing the whole technique unlocks thing, because the native level is 99, right? There's no way you should be able to go to level 100 without cheating, and we love cheating around here. That's how the whole series works. We cheat. We edit the levels in that are not possible in the game without hacks. But that being said, I thought about like changing the technique barriers because it felt weird, right? Like level 3, what is it? Like it's level 3, 7, 12, 20, 30? Is that right? I think it is the technique, like that's when you get a technique each time. And it felt like we got them early on and they just kept them forever, but I felt like changing like when you unlock techniques, like if I change it to like level 60 for the 3rd or whatever, right? I thought it would stray away from how Blitzball normally is played, and that's never something I want to do in most cases. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I want to make a series where I'm like, this is weird. Like, you shouldn't be able to play like this, but, yeah. Alright, well, Arbite with the ball. We got our first goal, so we're pretty happy about that. I should talk about the increase in stats we got for leveling up. I made a whole big speech about techniques. I didn't even talk about the stats. Nothing good really happens. We don't get any more catch. We get like, okay, here's the thing. We get like more shoot for Gira, right? And we get more attack for Gira and Zazzy, which is nice, because we encounter Vorager, right? But apart from that, it's just not good. Like, it just doesn't matter. Unfortunately, we encounter Iskin and Vorager. I'm risking it all here. Wow, we're really lucky. That was what, 39 pass against 42 block. Like, realistically, if we failed there, that would have made a lot of sense. I don't know what's up with Deem. I assume it's Brawler. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Shoot. They were on the flat line, and I had a perfect opportunity to ruin them, but I didn't anticipate Deem encountering with a Brawler. Brawler just meaning she can encounter from further away. Even if I steal the ball here, she probably encounters me again. So I just gotta go for it. Oh no, she doesn't. Nice. Brawler has a 60% chance to trigger. So there was a 60% chance that she would have encountered me there and ruined my day. But she didn't, so we're really excited. We're gonna auto counter. If we can do this fast enough, perfect. We're gonna Venom Shot. If we miss this, Gira should get the ball. A reasonable person would assume Gira gets the ball. Perfect. All right, we don't have to worry about that. Vorager with the ball, nice. We're gonna all out defense as one does. Alright. Vorager blocks. Good for him. And pass to Knob. Nice. Auto counter. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I'm scared. Here's the thing. I'm afraid. Let's go for a shot, actually. Deem should block this. Okay. So what I was going to say before that is I need to encounter Vorja, pass to Zazzy, and then just have Zazzy push really aggressively. Because we have no time left. Now that doesn't matter. I don't believe it matters because I don't believe even now. Like, I don't think... Yeah, we're just cooked. Okay, it's fine. I really wanted to get Zazzy to push forward. Really, it was Zazzy because of the tackle slip. That's like the thing that mattered. And in a perfect world, if Zazzy moved the way I needed them to, we wouldn't have had to employ tackle slip, but that is unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of pressure there. I mean, to be fair, that flatline, like, worked pretty well at... I don't even know. Like, it worked well at, I guess, getting the defenders the ball in front of the goal. But that just feels bad, you know? Like, why do you want your defenders with the ball in front of the goal? I don't know. It might be a fun challenge to, like, put shooters on defense. So, like, where Colkin and Demar, instead you put, like, a Titus or a Dotto, right? And then you flatline. And because the way the flatline works, they're up there. But then they're not as good at tackling, so they don't get the ball back. Flatline is still a mystery to me. It just feels... You know what it feels like? It feels like an aggressive defense. It feels like they were thinking, oh, because it did work in that way, in that moment, right? They were able to hold us to our goal as we were trying to fight all their defenders. But the issue is that doesn't open them up for scoring. And because there's no shot clock, there's... I've gotten this question before. I'll explain. A shot clock, it's when a team has possession of a ball and they have X amount of seconds or minutes to score before the ball gets automatically given to the other team because they haven't attempted a goal. That's what a shot clock is. People have asked me that like several times, so I feel like I should explain it. But yeah, like because that doesn't exist in the game of Blitzball, it's infinitely better just to pass forever. Like me doing this, I could win the game right now. Like, I could just pass over and over and likely win. There's still, like, the potential that Vorja can intercept me and stop me. But then there's also the potential I just knock out Vorja, right? I could just nap past 2 here and then keep my passing going. The problem with that is that's really boring. So, I'm going to throw. Let's go. We're going to auto-counter. We should already be on that, but we're going to do it again. I'm going to pass to Knob, and we're going to play aggressive. We're going to play aggressive nap. To be honest, that's like one of the hard parts about this series. People always criticize Blitzball and say it's easy later on. And I don't think those people are wrong. I think Blitzball is really easy later on. I think even when you get good at the tournament game, it's easy. So the issue I'm trying to contend with, if you will, is how do I make the game difficult? And I think, like, my answer to that was, ladder challenge. Like, make it so that the opposing team's level is just so obscenely higher than mine that I have to, like, play some tough games. And then also ban passing back and forth over and over. I'm not going to lie. I'm stretching the definition of that rule with how I'm playing right now. You could even argue that all I'm doing is passing. But really what I mean is there needs to be this is going to be a very Magic the Gathering term. There needs to be a change of state. Like, so something has to change in the game. Like, there has to be a player slept, you know, some formations changed. If it's just pawn auto passing and everyone stays the same, that is a slow play, as they say in cards. Alright, so this is awful. He passed it off here. I forgot I had tackle slip. I went for the no break, but that doesn't make sense. Alright, well, as crazy as it sounds, there's still a chance they score. The problem is, their forwards can score from anywhere. They're so good. They're so good. They could score from 7 They could score from half field, and it'd be realistic to consider they could do that. That's insane. 28 shoot, just beat 41 catch. Dude, I would be fuming if I was Nizaroot right now. I'd be mad. I'd be punching air. I'd be foaming at the mouth. Maybe not that far. I would cast aside the RNG gods. I would forsake them. Oh wow, that's all 5. We got a whole lineup. Forager really wanted all the friends. Alright. Well, now that Pa has it, we can pass to Gira for fun. Only for fun. It's 3-1, we can't score, so we might as well just donate the ball. Good sphere shot. Zazzy doesn't have sphere shot if I remember right. They love equipping sphere shot. The AI or CPU. They love sphere shot on a team. But that is a level up for the Kilika Beasts. That's level 58. That is, you know what they say, it sucks to suck. So just trying to get them to level 60 if possible. Get that I'm level 30, they're level 60 kind of grind going. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, gonna be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.